Come on in, start sharing the video, follow all of that good stuff. Today we're talking about a city-based Craigslist lead services provider, and this is a very unique business, one of a kind, and as we've always been talking about in our promotional videos of late, this is a one opportunity per city that you have today. So listen up to this. This is a very important offer for you today. Let's get started with this today. How you doing? And welcome to today's broadcast. What we're going to do is talk briefly about this special opportunity that we have that we're opening up. First of all, for those who don't know, we've been developing a few networks across the United States. These are different genres. They're different, addressing different areas of business and whatnot in each city. And those networks are cooperative with each other in terms of marketing and promotions and things like that. But the networks need specific skills. They need people with specific skills to help out to carry on the purposes of the network, so that business can be had, etc., etc. So what this does is that it provides an opportunity for individuals with certain skills and tools to come into the network, and to obviously have the network uh, give them business and maintain them in business as a constant client, almost embedded, right? They're embedded, so they have to use you. They have to send you business, and they need to send you the business. And but also they will help also developing you and building you as well, because they have clients. We have a lot of our networks deal with business clients in the city, etc., etc. And so those clients will need some services too. So you will have that business as well. So what this is a way of you having embedded business, locked in business, so that you can get started earning income and start making things happen for you. So this presentation will be about the city-based Craigslist lead service. Okay, so what is the benefits of the? Let's talk first about the main problems you have that you may be facing. First of all, it's obviously a problem of having consistent income, right? And that problem comes by not having enough traffic, by always having to worry about traffic, building traffic, getting people to go through your funnels and to make order, to make purchases. People, you have to consider things about making phone calls, cold calling, or getting out into the neighborhood and walking to someone's office, etc., etc. And then when you come to the store, have you ever had that, right? I see a lot these days. They have the door and it's like no soliciting. They want nobody coming in. Like they're the only ones who have the right to do business, and no one else has the right to do business, right? So it's kind of disheartening, especially for someone who's trying to make it. I know I had to deal with that growing up and starting my business career. It was just, disheartening to see so many people, and so many doors saying no soliciting and all of that, making it difficult for the guy to get started. And then on top of that, there was one time I walked into a new. Wait a minute, was it a newspaper publisher? They were doing some type of advertising rag in the community, and then he's barking at me, telling me, why don't you get a real job, this and that, and he's doing, he's advertising, he's doing his rag and whatnot, and then he's barking at me. Obviously, I probably saw me as a competitor and whatnot. Here goes another one trying to sell something, and why should we give him the time of day? It gets a little sucky when you're trying to build things, and you got these other people. I don't know what their experiences have been in the past or whatnot, but they really don't. They really are a little nasty when it comes to that. So yeah, I've been through that. I had a lot of experiences with that. And so when I created this, I said, this is a real special thing that I have, that we now have the opportunity to offer someone else who's starting out, so that they don't have to go through all that crap, because that's what it is. Okay, so that's the first thing. So traffic is a problem, getting people. Then you have to have these funnels. You hear so much things about having a funnel and this and that, getting people to come in and to look at your website and to or see the video like you're doing here. This is a funnel. You're already in my funnel. But you have to go through these things to get people to know about what you're doing and to consider it as an option for themselves. And so that also becomes an issue, especially if you have multi services, you have more than one service. Then you have to try to get people into that, into the different services that you have. You have to create funnels for each one of them. Sometimes they're not the same type of client, right? And things of that nature. So that becomes a time consumer for you as well. And you're still shooting darts in the dark because you don't know what's going to happen, if your efforts are going to be worth the while. And then obviously worrying about sales, because of course you have to make sure that your writing is right, that the video is done right and whatnot. Although I can care less, I'm just telling you what it is. Again, I'm not trying to sell 1,000 of you on doing this. I just need one guy. So one guy, that's it. Whoever it is, welcome. So I don't worry particularly about that, but there are niches, and there are people obviously that they like to cross their T's and dot their I's, or dot their T's and cross their I's. So those things are of matter. I think one of the biggest things though is creating consistent income, right? Because you want to be able to pay the bills, you want to be able to progress and grow, and to have something that you can be proud of and say, look, I've been I started this business, and I got money to throw in the air and to treat my family, and on trips, and I'm doing XYZ and going to restaurants and whatnot. So you want to be living a lifestyle. You want your income to be enhanced so that you can start living, right? You're enjoying life. So and do that consistently, not just when you have a clump of sales here, and then you have to go on to something else to figure out what your next payday is going to be like. And of course, that it goes to scalability, being able to uh, make something profitable in a small scale and then building up into something big. So I'm going to show you today in this video how this opportunity does all of these things, accomplishes all of these things for you. Again, one of the caveats here is that only one of you in your city can take this license to do this. It's limit one per city. Of course, that is determined on a 50,000 residential population. and up to 50,000. So that is the limit. There's network embedded. As I was telling you before, one of the reasons you don't have to worry about getting business is because the main business are the networks that we have. We have 11 plus networks. Each network deals with at a minimum of 100 people, and up from 100 to 1,000. Like I said before, some of these networks have to do with business. They have to do with businesses in your city and in the surrounding area. So that's a lot of people. For a person that is starting a business and to have a pool of businesses, um, people who will need services, and you're dealing with a number like that, 100 through 1,000. That's pretty significant, and that's just for one network. As I said, we have 11 networks, which, especially in the larger cities, will mostly be, will have room for all of the 11 networks to be operational. So you're talking about 11 times, or let's just go with 10, 10 times that number. So you're looking about a minimum, with each network, minimum 100, and they can grow into 1,000 easily. You're dealing from 1,000 then minimum through all the networks through 10,000, 11,000 plus. What would you do if you had, even 1,000 customers uh, coming to your door every month? This is the potential of what you are dealing with today and what you're looking at today. So again, you could buy a kit, you can get into some type of offer. They'll give you some free information, free training. They'll give you a website and whatnot. And then you have to like go on your own and do what you have to do the cold call, and then you start building a business out of that, and compare that to what I'm talking about today, which is you embedded in a 10 to 11 different networks, developing business contacts in the city. And these are locked in. These are locked in. So would that be something that would be significant, right? Wouldn't that be significant for you? Absolutely. It means that there's business that's going to be coming to your door without a doubt. There's no doubt. This is not an issue of taking a risk with this, or let's give it a try, and this, and these things. These are 11 networks that constantly build and bring in customers, and really, you're at what we're going to be talking about today. These are going to be steady customers for you, steady. So we're talking about steady income as well. So this is going to set you in a business that's going to be paying you every month in these networks. So we have also, what are the basic things you need to know for this offer? You don't need to know much. You need to have a basic understanding of using software. Um, with this today, you'll be getting involved with two things. You'll be getting involved with my program and my network, plus you'll be purchasing a software, okay? And for that you will use to do business. That software is a Craigslist promotional software, and it has nothing to do with posting on Craigslist. It's a big problem, posting to Craigslist and getting flagged and all of that kind of. So this software doesn't worry about that at all. This program deals more with I'm talking about the software. There's more with emailing the people that use Craigslist, and then making it easier for you to help your clients, because that's the thing, helping your clients get leads and make sales. So this is what your service is going to be. You're going to get people leads and sales. This um, is in addition to another software product that's in development. It's in redevelopment because I had developed it about 2 years ago, at least right now. And so I've put it back into the development mode to improve upon it. And that was called the Business Leads Finder. And so what basically this program is going to be for you is you're going to provide services to businesses in your city, citywide, and to help them get leads. And you can do this for salesmen as well. It's not just for businesses, but for salesmen. So that's what this is in a nutshell. You're going to have up to date software that you're going to get today with the link below. You're going to come into my program with the link below. It's all done with one click. There's two things you're going to do today. And in a future upgrade, you're going to, and the upgrade is free to you. There's no further, added investment into this. You're going to get another piece of software from me called the Business Leads Finder. We call it BLF for short. And that'll also help you increase services that you can provide to businesses. Now will always be able to get a client on your own. You can always help your own business, help a friend's business, etc., etc. And we encourage that. There's no issue with that. But you're going to have the networks that are developing in your city. They are going to use you. Once you sign up with us today, you're going to then be the go-to person, go-to agency, you're the go-to business that all of the networks will use to for themselves, to promote themselves, and also to channel their clients. One of the networks that we have is a business consultancy, and that business consultant he sells businesses, he consults businesses, and so when he sells a business, he sells them with added value. One of the added values is marketing services, and obviously you will be one of the of those added value modules. You will have a customer every time the business consultant sells a business, either existing business or one that is a new business, a startup kit, if you will. You will be the one that business is tied to, so that when they need, they'll get a packet, and in the packet it tells them, what the resources are, and you will be listed as a resource. So when they pick up the phone, that business owner will be calling you. It's automatic. It's built in, and you will have that business coming into you. In many of these cases, there's a subscription that the business owners pay every month, and you will get those some fees, a percentage of that monthly fee, and that is built up and starts adding up over the months as more and more businesses have you tied in to their marketing program. All right. And we also then provide training for our part. Software developer provides training for his part, and we do our software training as well. When you get our BLF program, you'll have that training. So you're looking at three separate training modules that you will get. Two of them immediately upon sign up today, and one later when the BLF program is released to you. We also provide you training on a traffic engine, which you will also use for the clients in the network. and also for your own clients and for your own business. So you can start using that traffic engine. We will also train you on how to use that traffic engine. The networks, again, as the networks also not only use you to for you to help them grow, but also you will be helped by them all along the way. They will also promote you. They will promote. Again, there's at least 100 promoters with each of these networks. So you got, if all the networks are up and running in your city, you'll have at least 1,000 people talking about your business. Now, I don't know about you, but there's very few businesses in your city that 1,000 people are actively promoting day to day. Okay, so that means business success. People are tweeting about you. The people are Facebooking about you. The people are Instagramming about your services and your business. This is going to result in phone calls, okay, and plus other things. So this is an absolute win-win situation for you. And again, we're looking just for one. There's only one person. So the faster you act, you should have hit the button by now. The faster you act, the better for you, because then you'll get into this special opportunity. And of course, you have a great growth potential. Let me tell you the inside secret, right? We're only doing this really in the top 100 cities in the US. I'm not bothering to market anyplace else. So, what does that mean? Well, that means then that for the rest of the cities in your state that are not the top 100 cities in the US, that leaves them open for you to service. So, that represents to you even greater growth potential, absolutely greater growth potential. And the same holds true for the networks in your city. The networks in your city also are being done in the top 100 cities. Okay, what what does that business consultant have also that he can do? He can also start his spread his consultancy to those other cities. And as he goes to those other cities, and you go to these other cities, you guys are having these cities added to you at no cost to you, except for the fact that you're going to expand your services to these cities. Just to talk about one of the networks, because out of there's benefits in all of the networks we have, but just talking about the business consultant one, he or she is going to spread to other cities. And the way he does that is that they're going to open up a like a business incubator in the other cities. So what does that do for you? It allows you to also open up a office factor in each of the cities that the business consultant also opens up one of those small business incubators. So you can spread with them. You'll have a physical location where you will be and offering your services. You can hire people to staff it, and you'll be spreading around the state as far as you guys want to go. So this opportunity that you have today is a full uh, full opportunity that has great potential. I wanted to say unlimited, but of course there's a limit. I mean, unless the solar system was populated, but there is a limit. But you'll have cities upon cities in your states to spread to. So you can make your growth is immense. The growth potential here is immense. and it's done easily because again, it's not just you trying to spread to the other city and this and that. No, it's a joint effort, and you have so much support that's given to you, even just with the business consultants network. And there's another 10 networks that are also involved, doing different things, benefiting you in different ways. But just with the business consultant, look how far you can go with just that one network. That is tremendous. So to go over this again, the problems that we solve is the traffic, because you have locked in business. Networks build a business, you build them, they build your business, they bring you clients. That is growth, and it's steady, right? Because they're locked in. And again, the business consultant network, they're always getting you new business that's locked in. There's no need for funnels at all. You don't need to do any funnels. You just have to do the business, the work of promotion, and just pure work. With the software that you also order when you click today, you'll have a service. And why I say that you didn't have to know anything, because really the software does it all for you. The training with that software tells you how to do it, how to use the software so you can help your clients get business leads, and that's it. So even if you don't know anything about internet marketing, you don't know anything about doing any type of business online, you don't know you don't know much of anything, you can take the training with that software today, and you'll have a skill. You'll have a skill, and then you'll be embedded in the network. You help the network to grow, and you will grow with it, and you will have customers to boot. So that's how this is going to work for you. Is built-in sales. You have again built-in reps, which are salesmen, people talking about your business, spreading your business uh, more and more, and they become a sales force of 1,000 at minimum, who will be promoting your business in your city. And then as you expand to the other cities, more or less it does the same thing. You build up the networks are built up, and they then promote your business in that city, and you keep doing it like that. This provides eliminates the problem of having consistent income. You have consistent income with this, ever increasing as you go along, growing as the networks do their work and service their clients. Then you also will be one of the service modules that they will use to help their clients, and you will grow with that, and you will have steady income, steady clientele, always being referred to you. It's almost like having a whole network of companies, like 10, 11 companies referring new business to you every day. This is what this is. This is what this really will be to you. And then you have the networks pushing and promoting your business and expanding your business as they grow and as they expand. Okay, so this is basically what it is in a nutshell. You don't need to know anything. You just need to want to learn how to use the software. You need to want to take out training, and then it's to the business of connecting with the networks or helping the networks to get established in your city, and going into, the sky's the limit from there. That's what this is about. But the only thing bad about this is that only one of you can take advantage. So you need to act fast, get into this as soon as this video is over, which is just about now, and get started. The sooner you start, the more quicker you'll be making consistent sales and consistent income. You'll be starting online with something fabuloso. Absolutely. So take care. Thanks for watching, and click on the link below. I've reviewed the software, by the way. The software for the Craigslist email, the idea is solid. It is a wonderful program, And together with what we're doing with our locked in business and network, you can't have anything better. This is the best thing for you to get involved with, especially if you don't have any other skills or no other product or services to offer. This is a way to get started and really to finish, because once you do this and you're embedded in the networks and the networks have matured, you're going to retire from this, and you'll have quite substantial income from this business. Of course, as time goes, there'll be other things that I've already told you. The BLF program will be added to you, and other developments will happen along the way. It has to happen that way because we'll be growing. You'll be growing as well, and so you'll have to make some adjusting and some hiring, some whatever, some acquisition of some workspace and all that, which one of our other networks will help you with, because one of our other networks has to deal with real estate. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell. Take the get involved, join us, and let's grow together. Okay, God bless you. Take care. Thanks for watching.